All right, so here we are in Max Bounty in the actual search campaigns. I recommend Max Bounty. I think it's phenomenal. There are better, at least in my opinion, and more honed down, CPA offers and free lead offers. So we're gonna go into that in a second. But if just full disclosure, obviously, if you do apply for Max Bounty, because there are good offers there, they will essentially what they'll do is they'll make you fill out a form, much like a lot of affiliate and CPA networks will, and then they'll opt, if they do accept your form, to give you a phone interview. So you're gonna have to know what your sound like. You're gonna have to sound essentially like you know what you're talking about, and that you can bring some value in the form of promoting their links. So whether you're good at SEO, whether you're good at creating websites and blogging, whether you're good at Facebook ads, whether you're good at Instagram marketing, any type of marketing that can bring them value. That's basically what they're asking. It's like, how are you going to promote their links? So there will be a phone interview to get into Max Bounty. If that, sets some of you guys off, that if you're not into that, I totally understand that. In a sense, and if you feel like you can't pass the phone interview, there are beginner networks and more other networks essentially that you can get into without that barrier to entry. So there are a million. Just to name a few, you obviously have ClickBank, you obviously have Rakuten, you obviously have there's literally millions. I'm just drawing blanks here. You have, you could do Amazon affiliates. I don't recommend that because there's no free leads, and this is exactly what I'm teaching here, is how to promote free lead offers. But there are a multitude of other ones. I'd pull up my entire list right now. I'm just, for lack of better terms, drawing blanks. There's PeerFly. I'm also a member of PeerFly. I'm a member of about 15 of them, but you can Google the best affiliate networks, and as long as you're finding CPA offers and basically free leads, or you're getting commissions for leads to give people, basically free offers to just sign their emails up, or sign through forms. That's basically all you need. You can find that in any affiliate network, any CPA network. But in my opinion, Max Bounty has the highest commissions with the easiest converting offers that are already set up for you, and I recommend Max Bounty. I think that if you want to really optimize your campaigns and get the most out of them and be able to target, you should go Max Bounty too, obviously. But if it will be slightly similar and slightly different with other campaigns, but it's the same idea. So, or not, sorry, not other campaigns, other networks. So here we are in Max Bounty. We're in search campaigns, and we are going to basically, like I said, look for pay per leads or CPA offers in general that are basically free to the potential customer or to the potential lead that we're marketing to. So we're going to hit search options here and narrow it down. Now, this is not a long game approach. Some things I teach are long game approach, setting up networks, setting up, websites, blogging, putting affiliate links on the back end like that, so that you can set up passive income that pays you dividends in the future. I have a lot of courses on that. I'm a big believer of that business model. Set something up, put the man hours in ahead of time, and then let it sit there, and earn for you. Basically what it is, I like to equate it as, equal to digital real estate in a sense. Or if it helps you to better understand it from this perspective, I like to equate it as, basically taking time. You're a business owner and you're basically taking the initial time to train an employee, ergo your website or your affiliate links, for example, or whatever the case may be. That's passive income to me. And once you spend that initial time training your employee, for example, building your website would be training your employee that has affiliate links and the potential to make you money. Then you simply set that. Obviously, you're going to continue to hone and optimize your employee, but it basically sits there for the rest of your life, potentially earning you money. And that's why I love passive income so much. But this is not that. This is not passive income. This is simply making it easy for you to earn money smartly with CPA campaigns. I'm going to show you how to do that. This is not Facebook ads. A lot of people promote CPA offers through Facebook ads, and I actually do that myself. That works phenomenally, but the barrier to entry to that is money. So you're going to need a decent amount of money. I would say $500 to $1,000 initially to start Facebook ads, earning money with CPA offers, because you're going to need to generate social proof around your ad. You're going to need to generate, engagement on your ad. You're going to need to spend initial money to see what works and what audience. Even if you have a good idea and you're really, really good at targeting, everybody has to retarget and target back to those people that it's working to. So basically, this is not that, is what I'm trying to say. This is, with the exception of the GMAS, trials that you're going to be buying, or not trials, the monthly payments, which I think were not eight. I think it's $6.99, which is literally pennies on the dollar compared to what you're going to be making. Compared to Facebook ads, where you have to drop literally at the minimum, I would say $400 or $500 to kind of find out what works for you, and then you can start making money. This is not that. You literally just buy GMS, and then you can start making money, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So one of the ways that we're going to do this is through messages. That's going to be next. And I'll show you what I mean by that. And when I mean messages, I don't mean email. So that's going to be social media, essentially, DMs, Facebook messages, stuff like that. I'm going to show you how to target specific groups and how to do that, to the best of your ability. And that's going to be one thing, and dropping links. But that's going to be later. What I found, that definitely works to a certain degree, but you can only do so much of that because Facebook regulates, and even Instagram regulates, how many DMs and messages you can send. Their algorithms go off if you send too much, and then they flag you. And even if you have multiple accounts, it's just a hassle. It works great, don't get me wrong, but it takes a lot of effort compared to the emailing effort that you have to put in. And if you find a good CPA offer and CPA campaign, you can make a lot of money through email. So basically what I'm trying to say is what we're trying to do for both of these methods, really, but especially email marketing, is you're trying to find, what you're trying to identify a free lead, like I said, or a free form that they can fill out that's going to pay you a commission, where the barrier to entry is nothing for them. They don't have to pay for anything. They maybe potentially might, on some of them, might have to put their credit card in to sign up for a free trial, but I would even say that obviously that's not going to convert, as well as the ones where they just simply have to put their email in. Basically what you want to do is you want to find the highest commission that you can make possible with the least barrier to entry to the email leads that you're looking for. I'm going to show you how to get the email leads. Don't worry about that. But you're looking for campaigns right now, and that's what this lecture is all about. So basically what we're going to do, like I said, we're going to hit search options, and whether you're in Peerfly, whether you're in Rakuten, whether you're in ClickBank, any of those other affiliate networks, there's a million of them. If you're not in Max Bounty, it's similar. You can hone in on certain search results and find it. You just need to make sure that you can find one that's email optimized right here. So what we're going to do here, and if you're on other networks, it's the same idea. Like I said, just tailor it to your network. We're going to unclick all these, and we're simply going to go for email. Now you can keep social media if you want. I'm just going to keep email for now because we'll go social media later. And then I'm going to keep it all countries, all categories, all subcategories, and I'm simply going to hit search. So basically what I'm doing is I'm looking for all email traffic, all email CPA offers that allow, all CPA offers that allow email traffic to convert them. So search that. Now you'll see here, it's starting to go down. This one pays 80 per lead. This one pays 3. This one pays 4 per lead. This one pays 3. It's literally going down. It shows you all the traffic that's allowed for these. Obviously, we're concerned with the E, which is email. This is, in my experience, not going to pay you $80 a lead. You'll start to notice this as you go through these. So let's right-click and open this up. And believe me, with any of these, you're going to want to read everything. Obviously, first and foremost, you want to read, are you able to run it? I'd have to request approval for this. I'd probably get accepted. I'm not going to do it because for the sake of explaining this to you, we're just going to run ones that we're already accepted to. Those are the easiest ones. Believe it or not, the easiest ones are the ones that people don't target because they don't pay out as much. They're easy, and that's how you can earn a lot of money doing them because they're easy to convert. Whereas other people might target, the $10 leads, the $15 leads. I actually suggest going lower. If you can find a $10 one that converts, that's phenomenal. Great. $6 one that converts. I found them before. $8 ones that convert. That you can find them too for sure. But the majority of them are going to be about $1 to maybe $5 roughly, depending on the offer. And that's easy because you can find a bunch of email leads. And if you get, you find 1,000 email leads and even 3% of those convert, which is terrible. That's 30. Well, what's 30 times 6? I don't even know. That's 180 bucks, I think. Yeah, let's run the numbers. So 1,000 times 3% of that is 30. 30 times, we'll say roughly is, we'll go with like a middle one of 5. That's obviously 150 bucks. So you just made 150 bucks in a day, basically, for doing minimal to no work, but just identifying something, a CPA like this, and sending it out to the people that click through it. And believe me, 3% is horrible. If you're sending out, click through rate, once you're sending cold leads, so it's going to be bad conversion rates, obviously, but 3% is well within reach. So that it's not difficult to do that whatsoever. But like I said, The first thing that you're going to look for is, your status. Are you approved? You can request approval later, but if you're just starting out, especially on Max Bounty, you're not going to want to request approval because they're not going to accept you if you don't have any history of making money. Once you start making money for, a consecutive month or so, then you might be able to request approval and get approved. Next thing you're going to want to read, obviously, are the allowed traffic types. Make sure email is allowed for this one, social media for the other method that I'm going to show you later. And then you're obviously going to want to read the details. Read the details, read the details, read the details. I can't stress that enough. This looks right here at first approach, obviously, but $80 per lead. But what it says is submitted and approval of loan application. So you can spend your time sending this out. But if nobody gets a loan application, nobody gets approved for a loan, and you'll notice that some of them have special details in here. So read the details. You're not going to make any money off of it, and that's the whole key here, is to make money. So that's the key. Another thing I like to do is I'll pull the default landing page up. This is a bad example, obviously, because this isn't one I'd target, but I like to look at the default landing page. If it's something stupid or something I feel wouldn't convert, or I look at it and I'm like, I would never click through this, I just avoid it, just because you can find other better ones. So I'm going to show you exactly what I mean by that. I just want to give you an example of a bad one. Because that obviously is not 80 per lead. They listed it at 80 per lead, but it's not. It's really 80 per sale. So you're looking for the lower per leads, because even here, right here, you'll see 27 per lead. That's relatively high. Doubt that this is actually legit. And I know actually from previous looking at this that it's not legit. It's basically a sale, I think, too. So sign up by direct debit. So they need to sign up and I believe put money in their account, and then you get money for that. So that's not what we're looking for either. We're going to go down the list here and I'll show you more later. Basically what you're doing is you're looking for maybe 3 to 4. You only need 1 to get started. You don't even need 3 to 4, but I'm going to go and look through 3 to 4 that I feel can convert well, that pay me decent leads. So we'll go through them really fast. Harris Poll Online US. I'm going to click that one. I'm located in the US. You can go Canada if you're located in Canada. Basically it just depends on the potential target leads that you're going to find later. I obviously know that there's more people in the US, more target leads in the US, so I'd prefer to go US. It doesn't matter where you are, it matters where the lead is. So keep that in mind. So you need to request approval. I don't feel like requesting approval because we have to wait. I'm trying to teach you. Let's find a different one. Pinecone Research. And we'll open up Earning Station 2 and Tuluna. Request approval. This first thing jumps out at me, so we'll X out of that because I don't feel like requesting. Request approval. Here we go, approved. So Tuluna. Registration and email confirmation, $3 a lead. This is exactly what we're looking for. So this is actually a $3 per lead thing. So basically all they have to do is they have to register through here and confirm their email. So this is what we like to call a double opt-in. There's things in CPAs called single opt-ins where basically all they have to do is go to the form that you send them, put their email in and click submit. That's single opt-in. They opted in once, they submitted. Then you get your money. In a double opt-in, and you'll notice when it says email confirmation, that is a double opt-in. Sometimes it will say double opt-in, but sometimes it'll say email confirmation. So that is what we call a double opt-in. Basically what a double opt-in is it means that they have to go to the form, fill out the form with their email, submit the form, and then go to their email and confirm that. So that's not, obviously you want least barriers to entry as possible. If you can find a single opt-in that pays more, that's great. Usually the ones that pay slightly more, and this isn't like more, but this is decent, are gonna be double opt-ins. But will that decrease your conversion percentage slightly? Yes, but in my experience, not too much. It's not really that big of a deal between a single and double opt-in. But obviously, ideally would be as the least amount of barriers to entry as possible. So single would most likely optimally be better. So with that being said, I'm going to end it here. We're going to continue to go through more offers. I'm going to give you better examples here, and then we'll simply look. We'll move on from there. We'll identify leads. We'll send the emails out. We'll write the copy. We'll move on from there, and we'll go to social media and everything in between. But I'm going to end this lecture here because it's practically 15 minutes already, and then we'll move on with the next one back here, looking for more CPA offers that are email leads.